A 66-year-old antique firearms dealer from a Gloucestershire village has been found guilty of supplying weapons and handcrafted bullets to gangsters across the UK. Ammunition made by Paul Edmonds and weapons supplied by him have been found at more than 100 crime scenes, including gangland shootings and even a firearms attack on a police helicopter. Edmonds crafted bespoke bullets for use in vintage weapons such as Smith & Wesson pistols from the US and 19th-century French and Russian guns that he brought into the UK supposedly as collectors' curiosities. He also imported prohibited 1950s Colt pistols following trips to Chicago, Las Vegas, and Denver, and falsely claimed they were more than a century old and therefore antiques. Edmonds supplied the guns and ammunition to an outwardly respectable Birmingham physiotherapist called Mohinder Sardar after the pair met at a legitimate gun fair in 2008. In turn, Sardar passed them on to a notorious Birmingham crime group called the Burger Bar Gang, who kept some and sold others to underworld contacts. When West Midlands police arrested Edmonds at his modest home in Hardwick, they found 100,000 rounds of ammunition in his garage, bedroom, and attic. Detectives have linked 1,000 rounds of ammunition and 17 guns found at UK crime scenes to Edmonds, but believe many others' guns and ammunition seized or still in the hands of criminals passed through his hands. He also once took 6,000 live rounds of ammunition to a buyer in France in the boot of his car with no export documentation and without telling the authorities. DC Phil Rogers of West Midlands Police, who led the investigation, likened Edmonds and Sardar to the unlikely crooks Walter White and Jesse Pinkman from the US television show Breaking Bad. He said, "They were like the Breaking Bad of the gun world, on the face of it both decent men but using their skills and expertise to provide deadly firearms. But this was no TV drama, these were real weapons, real bullets, real victims. Their actions have had a devastating impact on communities by fueling violent crime, leading to fear and bloodshed." Edmonds has an encyclopedic knowledge of firearms. It's not an easy task making obsolete caliber bullets to fit antique guns. It would have taken several days to make a box of 50. Sardar also had an armory at his home, and we believe Edmonds was teaching him the art of bullet making. Our investigation has undoubtedly prevented many more firearms and countless rounds of ammunition getting into criminal hands, and in all likelihood saved lives. One Colt revolver Edmonds brought into the country via Heathrow in April 2011 was found by West Midlands police officers just 25 days later in a bag hidden behind a block of flats in Handsworth. It was loaded with bullets that forensics experts proved were made in Edmonds' armory by matching microscopic lines on the casings with those on his ammunition presses. He also smuggled a Colt pistol made for U.S. law enforcement agencies into the UK in November 2013 that was used the following month to shoot dead a man at a Christmas party in a London nightclub. Rogers added, Edmonds claimed he had no idea Sardar was passing the guns to criminals.